Good morning. Thanks for joining us on Tiger Television. I'm Maddie Kirshner, and you can see that we're all dressed up for the Spring Fling Week.
And I'm Austin McBeth. Students have dressed different every day, so we're thinking warm weather and our tropical clothing.
Man, Austin, I'm starving.
Well, what did you have for breakfast?
I was way too busy to even eat breakfast.
Should have eaten a bowl of cereal since it's National Cereal Day.
Really?
Yep. 49% of people start their day with a bowl of cereal.
Well, that is the most important meal of the day, and cereal is an excellent source of fiber, iron, and B vitamins.
Our athletes at New London should be sure to eat a bowl since every spring sport have started up. Track participants have started practice in the gym, but we'll have to wait until the weather warms up to go outside. I got a closer look at the season to come. I'm Austin McBeth, and I'm reporting to you for About Track, where I caught up with two students and the girls' track coach.
Whew. Hi, this is Tony Meekin. I just got done running my warm-up jog of 5 miles.
I'm Danny Holt, and I run 100-meter hurdles, 400-meter hurdles, and any other running, like sprinting stuff that women have to do.
I am Paula Bliven. I am the New London girls track coach.
One of my personal goals for this year, probably making it to state and beating Evan Muller in a race.
What are my goals for this season? Well, I really want to make it to state track, so hopefully that goes well. And I kind of want to win another conference title, so we'll see what this year comes.
Some different personnel. We have some girls that came back out that have been out for a year. So we're gonna have some more options for relays. Some other things with our returners. You know, they've got another year of experience under them. We definitely have the capability to score quite a few points in some meets. So we are definitely looking forward to that.
The thing I'm looking forward to most this year would have to be seeing how the team performs with the new coach and new runners coming up as freshmen.
What I look forward to most is getting to know all the other girls and just having a lot of fun.
Some of our goals for this season will be definitely to finish in the top 3 of our conference at our conference track meet. Another big goal for us this year would be to get back to the state track meet. We have not had anybody qualified the last couple of years, so to get back to Des Moines is number 1 on our list.
Oh my gosh, I got live feed of Kaz Usain Bolt all over running. This is a rare moment, folks.
This is Austin McBeth. Back to you guys. Can't wait to start participating in meets. The girls' first meet is March 28th at Columbus, and the boys' first meet is April 3rd at Van Buren. Stay tuned for some more exciting news.
Mrs. Campbell's 9th grade English class is studying disabilities and had the opportunity to have a visitor. Sammy Kuntz has the story.
This is Sammy Kuntz reporting for Tiger TV. Mrs. Campbell's freshman English class has been studying disabilities and is focusing on Helen Keller, who is blind and deaf. The students worked recently to learn the American Sign Language alphabet and then had the chance to have a visit by someone who was born blind, Kim Brown.
My name is Kim Brown. I am a teacher of the visually impaired for the AEA, and I cover a territory from Wapello to Mount Pleasant down to Keokuk. Any school district that has a child who is visually impaired or blind, I go and I serve that student, teach them Braille, technology, daily living skills. I help make adaptations for the society as a whole, and the accommodations that we have, it's come a long, long way. We can use a telephone to read the newspapers. We can go to the bank, to the ATM machine, and put an earphone in the ATM machine and get our money out by listening. We can vote now, where before when I voted, I had to have my husband fill out my ballot. So I can go and vote independently now, which for me was a huge right that I wanted to have. People are very, helpful and kind. I still think that the exposure of visually impaired and blind people in society isn't enough because people still are uncomfortable. And we're just people like you. I'm just like you. I'm a mom, and I'm a wife and a teacher, and I take care of my own home, and I cook my own meals. I just happen to be blind when I do it. And I think that that's what we would like society to understand, is we're just like you, and we want to be like you. We don't want to feel different. So I think society still has to work on that. And I noticed that with society, a lot of the problems are with eye contact. Because I don't have eye contact with you, you feel uncomfortable talking to me. And I'm still here, and I'm still a person. So like when you wait on a person at a restaurant and they're blind, don't ask the person beside them, what does she want to have? Because I know what I want to have. Or when I go to check out and I pay for the things that I've purchased, I want to be the one paying for my purchases, not saying to the other person, is this all she has? So I think it's just a matter of being respectful and knowing that we are just like you. I think the other thing is that Braille is a very important part of my life. It's not, even though we have lots of things we listen to, Braille is a very important part. We learn to read that way. So we know what the alphabet is, we know where periods and punctuation are, and without Braille, we would be illiterate. So I think people need to understand how important it is still in our lives today.
Grade 5, top of document, new line. Thank you for having me in your class today.
What?
This is Sammy Coombs reporting for KTTV.
Thanks, Sammy. What an amazing opportunity. Now here's a word from our sponsors.
In southeast Iowa, everyone knows that Shortstop is the place to be chilling for ice cream treats. But when the weather is cold, nothing tastes better than a hot and delicious world-famous tenderloin from Shortstop in New London, Iowa. Nearly 80,000 sold
since 2005.
We're grateful to all the businesses who support our program. Next, both the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 have their pros and cons, but which is the better? Gabe Eland tries to figure it out.
This is Gabriel Eland reporting for Tiger Television, bringing you the opinions of a couple of the owners of the new next-generation systems that came out in 2014.
Hi, I'm Austin McBeth. I'm a PS4 owner. I've always been a PlayStation fan. Just kind of grew up into it with my father, and it's just seemed more convenient for me since I'm more familiar with it. From 2 to 3, it was a big jump with the internet and all the designs. 3 to 4, they designed it a little bit different, but it's kind of the same. But the games are more updated and it's more fun to play. They have different ways they do it than the PS3 did.
I'm Hunter and I have the Xbox One. Well, I had the 360, thought I'd try out the Xbox One. Sucks. Don't get NBA 2K14.
This has been Gabriel Eland signing off for Tiger Television.
Thanks, Gabe. High school, don't forget that Spring Fling Dance is tomorrow, starting at 8 until 11. Cost is $3 per person, and drinks will be available for $1.50. Hope to see you there.
Congratulations to those who donated to the blood drive this week. A total of 50 units were collected, which saved 150 lives. We will have a full report next week. We will see you next time on Tiger Television.